The jungle had never been so silent. After the pack of lions scattered into the shadows, Arin stood frozen beside the wolf, staring at the giant who now ruled the clearing. Kong, his chest still thundered from the echo of his roar. Birds had vanished into the sky, and every creature of the jungle seemed to hold its breath. But instead of attacking, Kong turned his gaze toward Arin and the wolf. His deep eyes did not burn with hunger. They burned with warning. And then, with a thunderous strike of his chest, Kong turned away. The ground shook beneath his heavy steps. For a moment, Arin believed it was over, that they were safe. But the jungle is never safe for long. A strange sound rippled through the valley, a crackling roar, like fire eating dry wood. The air grew hotter, the trees swayed as if bowing to something darker, something older than even Kong. And then it came. From behind the cliffs, a monster unlike any beast Arin had ever seen. Its body was massive, its skin black as coal. 2 heads twisted on its shoulders, each mouth dripping with fire. Flames burst from its throats, setting the nearby grass ablaze. Arin stumbled back, his voice caught in his throat. What is that?" he whispered. The wolf growled low, his fur standing on end. Even Kong turned, his eyes narrowing. For the first time, Arin saw fear in the giant's eyes. The monster roared, and both its heads spat fire into the sky. The flames burned the air itself, painting the jungle red, and then it charged. Kong met it with a roar that shook the earth. The 2 giants collided, claws and fire clashing in a storm of fury. Kong struck with his fists, each blow like thunder. But the fire monster was stronger than it looked. Its claws slashed across Kong's chest, leaving deep wounds. Its second head sank teeth into Kong's shoulder, and fire burned his flesh. Arin screamed, "No! Kong!" The giant stumbled back, his knees shaking. For the first time, Kong looked weak, mortal. The monster roared again, ready to deliver the killing blow. But before it could, a shadow leapt forward. The wolf. With fearless courage, the wolf darted toward the monster, snapping and howling to draw its attention. Fire scorched his fur, but he did not stop. He raced past its burning claws, biting at its legs, leading it away from the weakened Kong. Arin's heart pounded as he watched. He's going to die! But the wolf had a plan. With every bite, every howl, he led the beast closer to the edge of the mountain path. The monster's rage blinded it, both heads focusing on the smaller prey. It lunged after him, spitting fire, but the wolf was faster, braver, wilder. And then, at the very edge, the wolf turned sharply. The monster, too blinded by fury, could not stop. Its massive body toppled forward, rocks cracked and thundered as the beast slipped, its 2 heads shrieking fire as it tumbled into the darkness below. The sound of its fall echoed through the valley until silence swallowed it whole. The wolf collapsed, his chest heaving, his fur singed and blackened. But he was alive. Kong staggered to his feet, wounded and bloody, but alive as well. He looked at the wolf and then at Arin. For the first time, the jungle's king bowed his head, a gesture of respect. Arin ran forward, tears in his eyes. "You saved us, both of you." The boy placed his trembling hand on the wolf's burnt fur, and beside him, Kong stood, a shadow of strength and pain. In that moment, an unspoken bond was formed, a bond of survival, trust, and something deeper. The boy, the wolf, and the giant had become allies, and yet the jungle had one more secret to reveal. As the three walked slowly through the valley, their steps heavy from battle, a new sound filled the air, a low, howling wind. At first it was gentle, carrying the scent of frost. But soon the wind grew stronger. The trees bent under its weight. The air turned sharp, biting against their skin. Aaron shivered. His breath came out in clouds of white mist. "What's happening?" he whispered. The wolf's ears pressed flat, his body tense. Kong lifted his face to the sky, his fur trembling in the icy gusts. Above them, the clouds thickened into a storm. Snow began to fall, first soft, then violent, swirling like knives of ice. A blizzard was coming, a storm so cold it could kill faster than fire. The jungle has spared Aaron once again, but now the cold storm rises. Can boy, beast, and giant survive the fury of nature itself? The answer lies in episode 4 of The Lost Path.